Hello everyone, hope everything is great with you guys out there. I have a small tutorial to share with you. I was sitting here the other day and already, I know it's very early, thinking in terms of Christmas cards. And I would love to have some poinsettias on my cards, and I was looking through tutorials on YouTube to find a tutorial for it, and it was mostly big huge flowers, and I was more into bit smaller flowers. So I went through about 15 or 20 videos, and then I quit. So I tried to make some myself, and I actually think they turned out pretty cute. Oops, there you go. So I will show you how to make these, and they are dead easy, really easy. I have this stamp, this punch, and I've had it for a long time. It's an old Stampin' Up punch, but I have seen this pattern with other companies, and I was wondering what I could use it for. So I was going like, oh my gosh, because I just hate having a punch that I don't know what to do with. So and it had these like pointy edges to it, so I was thinking, well, why not try and use that one? So I punched out, I need 2 for every flower. So I have punched out 4 so that I can show you how to make it. And in the middle there is this little tiny, I don't know if you could see it, but very small. It's maybe half an inch in size, to be in the middle. It's the yellow middle. And then I have punched out some stars from a star die that I have, because they actually look really cool as the green leaves. So really easy and really super fast. So I already punched out 4, and the little yellow ones. So what I do is I have some water in a spray bottle, and I'm just making them all wet. Oops. There you go. I dab it a little bit to just make sure that they get saturated enough. There you go. So these little tiny yellow ones, I actually just take them and then just squeeze them together because they are so tiny, and just leave them like that to dry. And there you go, this one too. So now when these are saturated enough, I take just my this finger I can't remember, and my thumb, and I kind of curl up the leaf because it's really quite easy to work with when it's saturated. So there you go. Sorry, I'll use my right hand because it's a lot easier for me. So this is how it looks like, and you get to do it to all the petals, and make sure that you squeeze them enough, but you're still a little careful not to rip them. But you know, if you rip them, it's no big deal. So I think, did I rip it? Yeah, I just ripped it. But when it dries up, they dry up really, really stiff and sturdy, so it's okay. There we go. So you can tell it's actually very easy. And what I do while they dry, I have, I just squeeze them a little bit because they kind of climb back into the old shape. But like this one here, it's really pretty, really, really pretty. So now they're all done, and so that we don't need to wait for. So I have some prepared already here. So these are the dry ones. I wonder what, oh, that was top. There you go. So what I do is I made a little mat here I folded some funny foam, and I have this here as well. But you don't need to use it all that much. You just have to, like, in a little way, just a little bit to lift it up. You can tell it's like just has a little lifted shape. There we go. Just so they're not all that flat. Super duper easy. And I tried to make these without using my glue gun, because my glue gun and me, we're not the best of friends, because I just have these glue strings all over the place. So I use a quick dry glue, and I'll put these on last. So I just dab a little bit here in the middle. That's all it takes. And make sure that you line them up so that in between, I don't know the English word for that, but I know that you can see what I mean. And then, oops, probably got a little bit too much here for the yellow. Just take this. And then I unfold the yellow one just a tiny bit. Whoops. Slippery little thing. Okay, there we go. There we have it. And then then I just take this one, the star, and I squeeze the tips here just with my fingers. You don't need to get this wet, and just keep it all flat. There you go. And I have to make sure that there. So one done. So you can see it is super easy, and I really think that they kind of look like a poinsettia. So the hardest part are these tiny little things, but that's just how it is. And the last leaves here. And some glue. Oops. Now the reason why I'm actually thinking in Christmas cards already is because we have here in Denmark we have an organization that's called Right Home, where we donate homemade cards to our troops who are in Afghanistan or everywhere else, and then they ship out the cards, so they have cards to send home to their families for birthdays, Christmas, and other occasions. So that's why I have committed myself to make about 40 cards. So that's why I'm I'm all gung-ho for Christmas cards already. But I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you can make some pretty poinsettias. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. Bye.